Good morning, students. So today we are going to start one new chapter, chapter 7, permutations and combinations. So before starting this chapter, we will study some terms. One is factorial. What is the meaning of this factorial? Okay? So if we multiply first and natural numbers, product of first and natural numbers is denoted by like this, and it is n factorial, or in this manner. It is called n factorial. Factorial means factorial n means product of first and natural numbers. Factorial 5 means product of first 5 natural numbers, means 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. It is our factorial 5. Okay? Factorial 4 means product of first 4 natural numbers, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. Okay? So meaning of factorial n is product of first and natural numbers. Okay? Now if we take this 5 factorial, now 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. Now if we take this numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, product of 1, 2, 3 and 4, that is 4 factorial. So this can be written 4 factorial into 5, or we can write 5 into 4 factorial. So 5 factorial can be written 5 into 4 factorial. What we are doing? 5 as it is and 1 less than 5 means 4, and we can put factorial. Okay? The same way, if we take only up to this 1, 2, 3, so it will be factorial 3. It means 5 factorial can be written 5 into 4 as it is, and this can be written factorial 3. It means we can open this factorial up to one number and according to our wish. 5 into 4 factorial only, 5 into 4 into 3 factorial. According to our need, we can open this. Okay? Now n factorial will be product of first and natural numbers, means 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 up to n, and before that we have n minus 2, n minus 1, then n. Okay? So it is our factorial n, product of first and natural numbers. So in the same way, if we talk about these numbers, so it is product of first n minus 1 natural numbers. So it can be written n minus 1 factorial into this n, or we can write n into n minus 1 factorial. Okay? Or it can be written n into n minus 1, this as it is, and it is what? Product of first n minus 2 natural numbers, means n minus 2 factorial. Okay? So according to our need, we can expand this, we can open this factorial sign. N minus 1, n minus 2 into n minus 3 factorial we can write. What to do? 10 factorial. We can write 10 starting with same number 10, and then take one less, means 9. Again one less, 8. Again one less, 7. And if you want to close here, put factorial. So 10 factorial can be 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 factorial. Okay? First you can note on this, then we'll see some properties or some how to solve questions based on this factorial. Now factorial 2 will be 1 into 2 means 2. Then factorial 3 is 1 into 2 into 3 means 6. Okay? So 2 factorial plus 3 factorial if you want to find. So it will be factorial 2 means 2, factorial 3 means 6. It will be 8. It means factorial 2 plus factorial 3. We cannot write factorial 5. We cannot add like this. It will be wrong, because its value will be 8. It is not 5 factorial, and 5 factorial will be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. means 120. Factorial 5 is 120. So if you add 2 factorial plus 3 factorial like this, it will be wrong because actual value is 8. So we cannot add two numbers when factorial is there. We cannot subtract 3 factorial minus 2 factorial. We cannot write 1 factorial. Okay? It will be wrong. So if the number is the factorial, we cannot add, we cannot subtract. In the same way, we cannot multiply factorial 2 into factorial 3. Actually it is 2 into 6, 12. And if you write like this, 2 into 3 factorial, that is 6 factorial. If you write like this, then it will be 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Means 120 into 6, 720. So it will be wrong. So it is wrong. Okay? So we cannot add factorial to factorials. We cannot subtract. We cannot multiply. In the same way, we cannot divide. Factorial 4 upon factorial 2. We cannot write factorial 2. It is wrong. Because factorial 4 will be 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Means 24. And factorial 2 will be 2. So if we divide them, what we get? 12. But here we are getting factorial 2, so it is wrong. So sum of a factorial plus b factorial is not equal to a plus b factorial. We cannot add like this. We cannot subtract. Okay, then a factorial into b factorial is not factorial ab. A factorial upon b factorial is not a by b factorial. Okay? These are not equal. So if two numbers are in factorial and there is symbol plus or minus or multiply or divide, so first simplify the factorial number and then multiply or add according to given question. Okay? Suppose we want to find value of factorial 20 upon factorial 18. So we cannot divide by 2, 20 by 18. So we have to find these values. So 20 factorial, which is larger here, factorial 20. So we can write 20 as 20 into 19 into 18. And we need here 18 factorial. So we can close this factorial. So we can expand 20 factorial as 20 into 19 into 18 factorial. Start with same number 20 and then we take one less. According to our need, we can stop. Now 18 factorial can be cancelled because same numbers are there. Factorial 2 by factorial 2 will be same 2 into 2 by 2, 1 only. So if the numbers are same in factorial, then we can cancel because we are dividing same number. A by A is what? 1 only. So it will be 20 into 19 means 380. So 20 factorial by 18 factorial is 380. Okay? So like this we can simplify this. So we have to be careful. In the factorial, we cannot add, we cannot subtract, we cannot multiply, we cannot divide. First, we will find these values and then we can multiply, divide, we can add. Okay? Note down this. Okay, now we have to find value of 5 factorial minus 3 factorial. Okay? So what we'll do? We expand this. 5 factorial means 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Then factorial 3 will be 3 into 2 into 1. Factorial means, factorial n means product of first and natural numbers. So factorial 5 will be product of factorial 5. Product of 5 natural numbers. Factorial 3 is product of first 3 natural numbers. Now we can simplify this. So it will be 120 minus 6. So 120 minus 6, 140 is the value of 5 factorial minus 3 factorial. Okay? So now we need value of factorial 6 upon factorial 3 into factorial 4. So factorial 3, factorial 6 we cannot cut. So what we'll do? We can, in this, larger number is 6 among these 3 numbers. So we'll expand this factorial 6. So starting with same number 6, then one less 5, then one less 4, and 4 is in the denominator. So we can close this. We can open up to factorial 4. So 6 factorial we can write 6 into 5 into 4 factorial. Then factorial 3 we can write 3 into 2 into 1. Then factorial 4 as it is. Now these are same numbers, so we can cancel out. Then your 6, 3 cancel out. So we get 5. So factorial 6 by factorial 3 into factorial 4 is 5. Okay? Then if we have 1 by factorial 6 plus 1 by factorial 7 equal to x by factorial 8. So what will be value of x? This we need. Now we have given 1 by factorial 6 plus 1 by factorial 7 equal to x by factorial 8. Okay, so we want to find value of x. So in this type of questions, what we can do, first we can send this 8 factorial this side. So 8 factorial upon factorial 6 plus 8 factorial upon factorial 7 equal to x. Cross multiplication. Now among this, greater one is 8 factorial, 8. So we can expand this 8 factorial. It can be done 8 into 7 into 6. And here we have 6 factorial. So we can close this upon factorial 6 plus same thing here, 8 factorial and 7 factorial. So greater one is 8. So expand 8 into factorial 7 upon factorial 7 is equal to x. Now factorial 6 cancel out. Here factorial 7 cancel out. So 8 7 is 56 plus 8. So it is 64. So value of x is 64. Okay? So if you have a question like this, just send all the numbers here and then expand greater number. Hai na? Among this, greater is 8. So we have to expand 8. Okay? Check. Note down this. One more question. 1 by factorial 9 plus 1 by factorial 10 is equal to x by factorial 11. Same question. Huh? So again we cross multiply. We get 11 factorial upon 9 factorial plus 11 factorial upon 10 factorial is equal to x. Then 11 factorial is 11 into 10 into 9 factorial upon 9 factorial plus here you can write 11 into 10 factorial upon factorial 10 is equal to x. This cancel out. Here we cancel out this time. So we get 11 10 110 plus 11 equal to x. Means x is 121. Hai na? Here x is 64. Here x is 121. And if you see here 9 10 11 continuous number. Hai na? Consecutive numbers are there. Here 6 7 8. Again consecutive. So here answer is 64. That can be written 8 square. Here is 121. It is 11 square. So if you have a question like this, so its answer will be its square. Whatever number is here, if here 3 continuous numbers, then value of x will be its square. Here value of x is its square. Okay? What should be answer for 1 by 5 factorial plus 1 by factorial 6 equal to x by factorial 7. So its answer will be x will be 49. 37 square. Okay? Okay, now we have to find value of factorial n upon factorial n minus r. If n is 7 and r2 or if n is 5 and r3. Okay? So first case, factorial n upon factorial n minus r. The value of n is 7. So it is 7 factorial upon 7 minus r is 2. So 7 minus 2 factorial. Okay, just put value of n and r. Now factorial 7 as it is, and it will be 7 minus 2 means 5 factorial. Now how to find its value? So greater one is 7. So expand this 7 factorial. So it can be done 7, then 1 less, 6, then 1 less, 5, then 1 less, and if we need. So here we have 5 factorial. So just we can open close this upon factorial 5. This cancel out and 7 into 6, 42. So value of n factorial upon n minus r factorial is 42. Okay? The same way for second question, n factorial upon n minus r factorial will be n is 5, r is 3. So n 5 factorial upon 5 minus r 3. So 5 factorial upon 5 minus 3 2 factorial. So it is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 factorial upon factorial 2. Factorial 2 to cancel. Then 5 4 into 3. Yeah? 20 into 3 60. The value of 5 n factorial upon factorial n minus r when n is 5 r3 will be 60. Okay? Okay, one important thing, factorial 0 is 1. Now why it is 0, why factorial 0 is 1, we will see later on, है ना. So 0 factorial, now for this we cannot apply definition of factorial कि product of first 0 natural numbers, है ना. So it is not, means definition of factorial is not for factorial 0, its value is 1, है ना. That we'll see later on how why it is 1. Then factorial of negative number is not defined. ठीक है, factorial of any negative number is not defined. Factorial is defined only for whole numbers. ठीक है, 0 1 2 3 4 है ना. For only whole numbers this factorial is defined. Factorial 0, factorial 1, factorial 2, factorial 3, like this. We cannot find factorial for -5, है ना. Factorial 1/2 we cannot find. ठीक है. So one important thing, factorial 0 is always 1. 1 factorial is 1, factorial 0 is also 1. And negative, for negative number factorial is not defined. ठीक है.